music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Action. Okonkwo, strong move and powers it in.
What a move from Amy Okonkwo as she leads the way.
That's a ball. Now pushed in. That is perfect. Bosmas, they were on the recovery. Trying to get the ball out in transition. Baleka sets a feed.
She's a shooter now. They consider her a shooter even though she's a post player.
The ability to stretch it for a big part of the modern game. There is a shot.
Passing lane.
Macaulay gets by the trap, and that is fantastic work by Macaulay. Thomas crosses, pass to Fancamp. That is fantastic play by Cameroon.
Great pass for Jessica Thomas to see her teammate.
Abu Kamara shot is superb. Ogoke is going to fire off the last shot for the Tigers. That one falls in. That's the exclamation mark. Her first 3 points in the tournament in 2025. Kipo shoots the last shot, and that is going to be it. The D Tigers, they advance to the semi-finals on the back of an 83-47 win. So there will be no history for Cameroon today. The Tigers, they improved their tournament record to 27 games on the trot.
Champions, the Tigers of Nigeria beating Cameroon in that game last night for the quarterfinal round, moving to the semi-final stage of the ongoing Afro Basket Championship in Ivory Coast. The scoreline ended at 3-47 points. It was a whitewash for Cameroon against the Tigers. My name is Odadapo Okunubi. I have a touch of, I'm putting a touch of white, so not about the scoreline, but one man who's enjoying the Friday today is Abdul Ganzi, Omoni Yalade, in short, all 3 in 1. Good morning to you, Ganzi. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, beautiful morning, young striker, and beautiful morning to our listener out there. It's a beautiful Friday morning in the Asian city, and just like I said, the D Tigers of Nigeria did a lot of work against the Cameroon basketball team just last night, and of course, you expect the D Tigers to roll over them. They've been very unbeatable in this competition, and aside that, they've won this tournament for the last 3 editions. Now they are looking to win it for the 4th time on the bounce, for the 4th time consecutively, which is very much possible. But of course, they've got a big ordeal coming up on Saturday. That will be against the Senegalese team, Nigeria-Senegal, on Saturday in the semi-final of the ongoing AfroBasket Championship right there in Ivory Coast. But of course, when you look at the trend right now in the country, the ladies are making us proud. Yes. Left, right, center, the girls are doing well. The Super Falcons just won the title in Morocco. Now the D Tigers are also doing it in Ivory Coast. So safe to say it's a girl, yeah. And today is also Girlfriend's Day, in case you don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
The 1st of August. That's Girlfriend's
now I
Day.
get it. The reason somebody has been giving me attitude, but we'll do something.
You know, no, Abby.
Actually, they all have been posting since 1st of July.
I mean, it's been everywhere.
So, and I don't know, but when it got to Men's Day, no, they were just
let me cast it now. If you're a man listening, there is Boyfriend's Day, and that will be on the 3rd of October. Yes,
that one's too far now.
But of course, it's still
August,
coming on.
September, October.
So, but today, Girlfriend's Day, and also a brand new month, and also the month where football actions will return across Europe. The Premier League will be back on the 16th of this month. The La Liga, the 17th of this month. The NPFL, the 22nd of this month. So it's a month where we're gonna see a lot of football actions across board, and I'm so excited to see what the new season will bring.
I mean, shout out to the ladies. They've been making us proud. Shout out to, look at what also happened. England also winning, defending their Euro title.
Right.
Burna Boy went to perform. But, I don't want anybody to drag Burna Boy, this is it. He was in England, and maybe they invited him. So
No,
federal government did not invite him to come and perform for the Super Falcons of Nigeria.
No, it was actually because that
was the best song of Coach.
Sorry, and even the best artist. Serena Wigman's best artist is Burna Boy. That was why he was invited.
And you look at how much he will be paid and how
He'll
much
be paid in dollars.
And no. President Bola Tinubu is also paid in dollars.
But dollar had to see dollar now.
Okay, I don't hear. No, they should pay in pounds because that is UK. So, but which one? I think pounds is higher.
Yeah,
than
pounds
dollars.
is higher than dollars.
Let's keep short that way. But let's look at the trend for Super Falcons of Nigeria. The Tigers of Nigeria here. The way the Tigers moved and how they've been scoring compared to their next opponent, Senegal. Senegal defeated Ivory Coast hosts 66 to 60 points and defeated Rwanda 80 to 37 points. Look at how that movement went. For Nigeria, defeated Cameroon 83 to 47 points, and they had a game in that. Let me see where their group. I mean, looking at how they've been.
I think it was against Mozambique.
If you look at how let's look at how they've been scoring based on points. They even topped their group and having 100%. I'm trying to look at how their game went based on the bracket here. Are we sure that we have a team that can withstand the prowess and the power of Senegal going to that semi-final game on Saturday?
Well, Senegal is the most successful side when it comes to the AfroBasket Women's Championship, no doubt about it. But of course, Nigeria are not doing badly at this point in time. And I remember last edition as well in Kigali, Rwanda, the Tigers did well, and they went to the Olympics as well. They defied all odds, even though they could not win. But of course, they made the country very proud. So if there's any team that can stop Senegal, it has to be the Tigers of Nigeria. And if there's any team that can stop the Tigers as well, it has to be Senegal. So it's going to be a keenly contested encounter in Abidjan tomorrow. But of course, being a Nigerian, you have to pitch your tent with your country. But when you look at the way the girls have been, playing their game, I think they've been very consistent. We have a lot of, superstars in that team. Players who don't even play their trade right here in Nigeria. They play, for some club side in America and even in Canada. Emi Okonkwo is one of them. Mujarat Musa. A number of these players, are very technical in terms of their game. And not just that, they're also very beautiful. Yeah, because I followed them at the Olympics and I saw the beauty. It's a combination of beauty and skills.
And brain.
Yeah, and brain. And even their coach, Rena Wakama. Very fantastic.
Gazi Wajewo, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just speaking based on what I've noticed in the
But don't
team.
overhype them.
I'm not,
we know what happens, right? When you overhype.
I said it earlier, if there's anything that can beat the Tigers, it has to be Senegal. But being a Nigerian, I'm going to pitch my tent with Nigeria, the Tigers all the way. They have a mission. They've won it 3 times consecutively. They want to win it for the 4th time, which is very much possible. All they need now is to beat Senegal and see who they face in the final, either Mali or South Sudan.
And I don't wish we face South Sudan.
South Sudan are also powerhouse.
They look very strong.
Yeah, they're very good.
Very strong. And for Mali as well, look at how Mali has also been.
We go beat Mali. Now Mali we face eventually.
Okay. We can beat the Malians. Malians. Okay, everybody follow aside. But remember, classification game is going down today. I think we've got 2 classification games going down. For those who lost yesterday, Mozambique will take on Uganda by 1 o'clock, and Ivory Coast host will take on Cameroon by 4 p.m. Now let's look at some other stories making around the world of the sports. We're getting updates from Lewis Hamilton in Formula 1. We're also getting updates from the world of tennis. But remember, talking about the world of tennis, games are going down in preparation for the US Open, most especially for the tennis stars. And we also got updates about a tennis star who decided to bring in his dad. And we're also seeing the ladies who are performing. I mean, earlier today at the Canadian Open, Alexander Zverev, Oguruna, Alexei Popyrin all moved to the next round of the Canadian Open, and we've got more games to go down today, starting with the one going down 7 p.m.
Yeah, Francis Tiafoe will be on court later today against Alexander Vukic, and also to come later today, we're going to see Flavio Koboli locking arms with Fabian Morozan by 10 p.m. Nigerian time. And checking out some much more tennis tournaments going down. WTA Yastremska also through to the next round. Elena Rybakina also is through to the next round. And to come later today, Clara Towson against Yulia Starodobtsewa. Naomi Osaka against Jelena Ostapenko as well. Anastasia against Jessica Pegula. Madison Keys against Kati McNally. And of course, we're also going to see Belinda Bencic in action tonight against Karolina Muchova by 11 p.m. Nigerian time. So those are the games to look forward to in the Canadian Open.
And we're getting the best of Coco Gauva at this moment. Well, she will also be participating in the doubles. And where I saw the draws ahead of the US Open, we should be expecting the mixed doubles where we'll be seeing. I expect something special come out of that is this Spaniard after the tournament. Let me just give it that way. All right, but let's look at more updates coming your way this morning, and let's talk about Lewis Hamilton, who said there will be some tears for him during Formula One's summer break, as he admitted his first season with Ferrari has been a real battle. But I thought he said he's enjoying despite coming not really getting enough points.
I mean, even if he's enjoying, it is very visible to the blind and audible to the deaf that Lewis Hamilton is not having the best of time right there at Ferrari. Ever since he made that blockbuster, switch to go join the Ferrari, it's been, very abysmal performance coming from him. I don't know what's wrong. When he was at Mercedes, he kept on complaining about the engine of the vehicles and all of those things. But now you've joined a much better constructor and you're still struggling. So I think it all boils down to his quality as a driver. He's done it in the past, but I just think maybe the pace at which these players in other constructors are developing is just too much for Lewis Hamilton to catch up on. The likes of Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, even Max Verstappen, who is not having a season based on the standard, a very good season based on the standard. I think all of these guys are too hot for Lewis Hamilton to catch up with. I don't think he's had a podium finish so far this season, even if he's had maybe just one.
Finished fourth.
The
best he has finished. He has never been on the podium this season.
No podium finish for Lewis Hamilton, which is very bad. When you look at Lewis Hamilton, at some point he used to be the face of Formula One, but now his performance is nothing to write home about. Hopefully, after this season ends, he gets to reassess himself, look at where he's getting things wrong, because you can't complain about the vehicle again. You can't complain about the engine of your vehicle again. You have to change constructor and still the results are not forthcoming. So maybe reassess yourself, see where you can improve your driving skills, and let's see where you go from there.
So most especially when you leave a girlfriend and you want to go and get another girlfriend. I mean, today is World Girlfriend's Day too, but you have to think twice.
Right.
You know,
if you want to replace an existing girlfriend, the replacement has to be better than the existing.
Yes.
Right.
Most especially when your ex now sees you say, so now the thing
I mean, it's always that. That's what most people are always scared of. You are exing, you are mocking.
Maybe that would be the statement of Toto Wolff, who's the
but even
principal of Mercedes.
are not having a good season as well. So
but at least they look better. I mean, they're better than Ferrari.
Right.
Look at, I mean, they've had their drivers on the podium.
Right.
So it's still short now that they're still going to tell Lewis Hamilton that's the reason. Maybe he said that there's going to be tears and the likes going on break. I mean, look at Mercedes. George Russell is fourth, and Kimi Antonelli
in the driver's standing. And where's Lewis Hamilton sixth with 109 points? So it's a bit better.
But let's go on break. We'll be right back.
Abeg, why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin, no. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now, wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin, no.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
Sabi dribble, but you no fit dribble past malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio Dial. Solutions 93.9.
for the night. One kiss for the night. Girl, I could give you one kiss for the night to make you feel alright.
Okay, Fireboy girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. Gazi has a girlfriend or has girlfriend.
Wait.
I have a wife.
Wait, I just saw something right now, and I think it has to be said. On social media right now, it says August 1, which is National Girlfriend's Day, is a day that celebrates the special bond of friendship between girls, whether sisters or mothers.
It's between girls,
classmates or co-workers. So don't let any girl scam you.
You don't do. I mean, thank you for this clarification. I love this. Thank you very much. That is why you have to use your data to confirm. So it is not about. It is not a celebration between boyfriend and girlfriend.
It's a celebration between girlfriends.
Yes, all these sisters.
Your bestie.
You understand? Your bestie girls. No, not even bestie. Did you say bestie? You
can have
a
female besties, right?
Girls.
It's
girls.
I mean, the ladies' lounge people.
Yeah, favor and the likes.
Yeah, maybe not celebrate each other.
All right, let us focus on the men. Okay, let's check the face before I finish this journey.
Well, Ayo Yumika Nufemi is saying, thank God it's Friday. Happy New Month. Happy Girlfriend's Day as well. Jalal Show Henry is saying, last 3 seasons, Arsenal finished second in the Premier League. Blah blah blah. It's a very long.
Peace too.
Precious Boluwadife says good morning, watching from Oyo up Manchester United. Adeboja Yusuf says good morning, and also commentator Jalal Shuenri says good morning, watching from Oyo up Inter Milan, and happy new month.
All right, well now let's talk about the Chan Eagles. Another draw. They have the goalless draw in the first friendly against Zanzibar. Played out to a draw against Zanzibar again. So no victory yet. I mean, in preparations for the Chan tournament going down. So how will you assess this team going for this year's Chan?
Well, I think our expectations should be limited because the past couple of editions of the Chan competition, Nigeria has not really done well. It's even been a long time they qualified for the tournament, but thank God they qualified this time around. And when you look at the number of friendly matches they've played en route to the tournament, maybe they've not been kept your tactics right as the manager and also the players to be in shape before the tournament starts. And I think for the Chan Eagles, a couple of the players handpicked by the coach Eric Chell are players who played their trade in the NPFL expectedly, and some of them actually did well for their respective clubs, last NPFL season. So let's just, keep them at, arm's length. Don't let us expect too much, but I believe they should be able to qualify from their, group. But maybe quarterfinal finish, semi-final finish will not be a bad finish for the Chan Eagles. But going all the way to win the tournament, I don't think that is possible because Senegal are the others, and that is the same side Nigeria will face in their first game next week Tuesday. So let's keep our expectations very low.
Okay, well remember we also face Sudan in that same group.
Yeah.
Then
Congo
face
as well.
Congo. So at least if they lose the first game, they can go on to win the second and third
game.
Okay, all right. So let's just wait and see. All right, now talking about losses on the show this morning. Arsenal lost against Tottenham Hotspur and the North London Derby in the preseason, but for Mikel Arteta, it still felt like he has gotten something out of the players. I think they won one. Is your cup now? Is it Shield?
Maybe Shield, right?
Yes. And same thing, Manchester United also may not be fit enough to start the Premier League season.
For the three of them, and today in particular, he thought, again, different demands, different understanding of things that we have to do. And I'm very pleased with what I've seen in most of the things that we've done. But we missed something, in certain moments, that preciseness, that moment that unlocks the result, the moment to turn the result away and with the match. But in terms of attitude, the desire, level of organization in the team, it was great, and we have to continue to elevate a little bit all the individual aspects.
Mikel, Gabriel and Calafiori obviously weren't fit tonight. Are there any doubts about them being ready for the start of the Premier League season?
I don't think so. If they evolve like they've been evolving in the last few days, so Gabriel Magalhaes, Calafiori and Timber, and the three of them will be available.
And Trossard obviously went off with a problem.
Yeah, he felt a little tweak. I think he tried to turn and he was pushed, and he felt something muscular, so we'll have to assess him. Well, I'm very positive. Everything that I've seen in the last 10 days gives me a lot of encouragement, and we are ahead of what I was expecting in many areas. Even though tonight's result leaves you a taste, that I think is going to be very positive as well, to realize the margins that winning or not winning have to be controlled as well. And again, we go again. We'll start on Monday again with 2 great games at the Emirates to finalize the preparation and be ready for Old Trafford.
So get used to this instrumental because the Premier League will be back very soon. But for Arteta, I don't like his attitude when he loses, the way he sounds at his post-match interviews. But hey, that was Mikel Arteta. Calafiori may not be fit enough, same as Gabriel. But maybe people don't really care about these two players, but they want to see Gyökeres. He made his debut yesterday, but on a loss.
Yeah, well, for Mikel Arteta, I mean, whenever you lose a game as an Arsenal manager, you don't react very happily. And to make it worse, it was a North London derby. So you expect him to give that kind of reaction after losing by a lone goal. And even the manner in which they considered that goal was funny. Pape Matassa from halfway line hits the ball. Raya was caught unaware. He was outside the goalpost and he could not save that ball. But it is what it is for the Gunners. I love his optimism. Mikel Arteta saying they're actually ready with what he has seen in the past couple of days, 10 days, like he mentioned. He's actually excited for the new season and maybe they are ready for the first game against Manchester United at the Old Trafford. Let's wait and see. They've made a couple of signings. In fact, they're still talking about Crystal Palace midfielder Eberechi Eze. So if they can get that would boost their squad ahead of next season.
And should Eberechi Eze move to Emirates Stadium, some players will still have to leave because I know I'm getting update about Zinchenko and some other key players who may be leaving Arsenal.
I see Skelly, Zinchenko, one player, are linked to a club as well in the Premier League on loan. So I don't know how that deal will pan out eventually. But I think for the Gunners, they've done a couple of signings, Madueke, Gyökeres, Zubimendi. These are guys that will definitely boost the Arsenal squad. They've got a couple of competitions to play next season. So let's wait and see what the new season will look like for the Gunners.
All right, now former Gunners, the captain Granit Xhaka made a return to England and he'll be playing for Sunderland. Well, can we call that an unfinished business?
Long time waiting, but I'm here now and looking forward for that. Yeah, my guy, I had the feeling that I need a new challenge, a big challenge, and the project. When I spoke with the club, I was very excited to come here, to feel the energy, to feel the mentality, what the people and the players in the club has here around, and it's exactly what I wanted, and that's why I decided as well to come here. Is it
I mean, he has had the challenge before.
Yeah, he's played for Arsenal before joining Bayer Leverkusen. Well, I don't know, but I think it's just the fact that
yesterday, and I think now we can settle and focus, break more records.
Yeah, ever since. So let's see how we can settle. He settled last season, but this time around we want him to take it a step higher, maybe compete for the Champions League.
All right, compete for Champions League. Well, the champions, all the champions are in the station are on the other side this morning. Comrade Adedamola Lafewa and Comrade Ayode Jaji Shokwe, they are champions this morning. This morning. Okay, how do you greet in Hausa again? Is he Rakadede? Rakadede. Comrade, how you doing this morning? Okay, Eko Jumo. Kedu. Abi Otutuoma. Now I think it's Otutuoma.
The only thing I can speak in Igbo, and that was when I went for NYC orientation, is Achomega. If you are going somewhere, Achomega newsroom. That means I'm going to newsroom. Achomega studio.
Okay, Achomega outside is what?
I'm going outside.
Something, you start somewhere.
Okay, so comrade, you heard the dollars presented to the Super Falcons, same as 3-bedroom flats.
Yeah,
you know. But someone was saying something that the nurses and midwives who have been on 7-day warning strike, I read something that money should have been, given to the nurses and the midwives. Do you think the federal government doesn't even care about this striking nurses and midwives?
You see, I've seen some people, express their opinion, contextualizing it. Yes. But perspectives, there are always, perspectives to issues. But, fascination. One of the things that binds us together is football, No doubt about that. Nigerians don't see the guy that has scored they go as either Yoruba or Fulani or Hausa, you know, that is when people backslap and forget everything, religion and all of that. So I think it's in the spontaneity of the moment. And let me tell you one thing. Ajunwa, Chioma Ajunwa, that was promised when she won the first gold medal for Nigeria in the Olympics. The house that was promised her in Lagos 25 years ago, she just received it last week.
Wow. So are we trying to say that these ladies should just...
Or this week.
So the ladies should just...
And we have seen as sportsmen and women who serve this country, they cannot even take care of themselves after departing from active service because there is no exit plan, no insurance, no nothing for them. And they serve. Look, because they were going to play in the finals, that was why they paid them all the allowances that they were owed.
We read that.
And let me tell you, my own angle to it is this. Okay, they gave them 100,000. I said, camp allowances are calculated in US dollars, period.
So they put everything, you just...
So, period.
Jara.
I think we discussed it. In dollars, period.
A possibility.
Okay, all right. So, well, we stay original. Let's just hope that the nurses and the midwives as well can look at what other patients are going through at the moment, because Nigeria, our correspondents were at UCH, they were also at Jericho.
A cousin
Hospital
of mine was slated, had been admitted, major surgery at the UCH. She was to go under the knife that Tuesday morning. She had been admitted, preliminaries had been done. They just discharged her. Critical situation.
So federal government is begging the nurses to return.
Critical situation.
But they don't
life-threatening.
Okay, so how do you think? So after 7 days they will be back, but will that... that means if they return, they have to go for a longer one should federal government fail to attend to the striking medical officials.
And what are they talking about? They're talking about working environment.
Yes.
Operational environment. They're talking about